The Rose Bowl in Pasadena, California hosts the biggest World Cup final to date. 94,000 plus are crammed into this dinner plate of a stadium of football flavour, South American salsa and Mediterranean magic cooked up by the chef Baggio. Who will become the first team to win the World Cup a record-breaking 4 times? It's Brazil versus Italy in the 1994 World Cup final. Into the feet of Roberto Baggio. The whole tournament's revolved around him, and he's revolving around this Brazil team, showing them up at a game of flair of his own. And Zinho wiped off the face of the earth by Musi. It will be the first yellow card of the World Cup final. Romario can't keep the consequential strike down. Daniele Massaro finally finds the right moment to release the cross, but it goes nowhere. And Neba does Donadoni's trading strike. Romario takes it, gets the cross in. It's cleared away. And Berti, explosive half volley of his own. It was scouted by Taffarel. 0-0, it shall remain. Dunga slips through to Zinho. Forced to rush the strike. Massaro once again troubling the Brazilians on the right-hand flank, and Donadoni gets a second chance as the ball flicks up for a half volley. Dunga, the first interception fails, and the second opportunity nearly results in the first goal. Bebeto headbutts the ball, it's just a couple of inches wide. And the referee has to make a decision. It's the first red card of the World Cup final. Mauro Silva increases the chances of his team winning silver. They're down to 10 men against Italy. Mario nearly passes the ball into the net from 30 yards. Baggio was against the odds from that kind of distance. Surely the last chance of the first half, and Bebeto is through. He's taken out by Maldini. Is this tackle of the century or a surefire penalty? Well, the first 45 minutes were far more livelier than the real World Cup final. Italy seem unfazed by the heat here in California. Can they turn the temperature up on 10-man Brazil? Pressure still on. Leonardo, substitute, splits it into the mixer. And all kinds of chaos is commencing. And Zinho, Brazil's number 9, brings the World Cup final to life with the first goal in the first minute of the second half. The otherwise resolute Italian defence pulled apart like a slinky. Zinho's in one of those moods to give the Italians grief, and Romario screws up an open goal. He favours the post. The Azzurri are blessed by a Brazilian bull's-up. Benarivo arrives though on the flank, is back to Baggio, to another Baggio. Found the feet of Albertini. And he's released Roberto Baggio from the near post. Brazil have all 10 men behind the ball. Italy are digging. They're digging and digging into the Seychelles tunnel, and they found light. Donadoni has lit the beacon here in Pasadena, California. The World Cup final continues for the Italians. Art may well mimic life. Extra time may well be reserved. It's the scrappiest goal you'll ever see, but ask anyone in the blue shirt if they could give a damn. Baggio back heel is Gianfranco Zola, and Casciaraghi had the chance, the best chance to be written into World Cup folklore. Crossed into Romario, oh, it's off the post of Ronaldo, a very young El Fenomeno, bottles it in front of the backbone of the goal. One last attack for Italy to defend. And that brings to an end 90 minutes. We will have 30 more minutes of World Cup final football. We head into extra time. Gianfranco Zola has arguably the freshest legs in the field. And did he take too long to release it to Baggio, who is determined to make his mark on this World Cup final? Here's Roberto Baggio. Is the touch too heavy? Well, the strike was heavy enough for Taffarel to cope with. Zinho runs it all the way back to Dunga. He does regain possession. Dunga! Pagliuca had to stretch to twice the size to keep that one out. Now it's a yellow card for Dino Baggio. Could be a dangerous opportunity for Brazil. Onto the chest of future BBC pundit Leonardo, who punts it. 5 more minutes of extra time remaining. Penalty shootout looms. History may well repeat itself unless Gianfranco Zola has anything to do with it, and Taffarel interferes in the passage of time changing. No butterfly effect to be had here. The Rose Bowl is overflowing in exhaustion. Penalty shootout is next. Romario will do the honours and miss. Italy substitute is Cataraghi. Could put the Azzurri ahead for the first time, and even he bottles it under the pressure. The career all starts here for the future legend Ronaldo. No jump start here yet for El Fenomeno. Roberto Baggio can establish a multiverse here. Will he get it right this time? Baggio scores the first penalty. Italy are underway. Now Zinho, who scored the first goal of the game, just has to repeat the knack for finding the net. And Zinho does. It's 1-1 on penalties. Alberico Ivani to put Italy ahead. Yes, he does. The coolest man in the stadium. Leonardo to level. He does so wonderfully. Does his job. Donadoni can dominate the penalty shootout if he converts, and he does. He sends Taffarel to the wrong side of outer space. Brazil's captain Dunga has to score, and he barely does. It all comes down to Dino Baggio. At least one man of the namesake can become the hero. He does. Taffarel is glued to the grass, and Brazil lose in the penalty shootout. Italy conquer the United States. They are the first team to win the World Cup for a record-breaking 4th occasion. Franco Baresi, who missed the penalty in the original game and didn't take one here today, will lift the Golden Globe of world football above his head. Redemption has come home to Rome. Italy are the world champions of 1994. Thank you, Pez fans, as always, for tuning in to another World Cup final. We turn our heads violently forward to Vienna as the Champions League final of 1995 takes place in Austria between